Dude, what?
Steven plays magic.
Oh, gathering.
Well, hello there, awesome people. I'm Steven, and today we're going to get into a little bit of Magic the Gathering. We're going to play some Magic the Gathering Arena. A little backstory about me and Magic. It's been over 10 years since I've really gotten into it. You know, I was probably like in my early 20s when I was playing Magic, and now I'm like 34, something like that. And I used to rock a mono red goblin deck and a mono green elf deck. From what I remember, like Nisa or something. Nisa, I think it was like a planeswalker. What else? I don't remember too much about it. I wish I would kept all the cards, of course, but don't have any of those left. So I've been playing Magic the past couple of months. I've been getting back into it, and I've built a mono red aggro deck that I'm pretty proud of, that I like playing with. And today I'm going to introduce y'all to that deck, and then we're going to play a couple of games. Maybe like try to do like a two or three. You know, see if we can win 2 or 3 games with the deck. Try it out and see what you guys think too. So if anybody has any suggestions, or if they spot any kind of interesting synergies that could work, definitely let me know in the comments. I am always trying to learn some new stuffs. So I'm just gonna show y'all what I got, what I've been living to play with right now. I call it red creature aggro for some reason, but let's just get into this. All right, so let's see what I've gathered here so far. Let's start with one of the main cards that I started building this deck with was Slickshot Show Off. So I like Slickshot Show Off because I can pay 2 to plot it, which means you pay 2 mana and exile this card, and I can cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Plot only as a sorcery. So what I like to do is I like to plot this and just have it hanging on the side, and so they can see it, but you know, it'll just kind of tease them, and they can choose whether to fucking throw some counters or reserve their counters or wait for that or whatnot. But sometimes I can get people to hone in on this and try to intimidate them with this, and then hit them on the side with some other fun shenanigans. Because with this guy, anytime that I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. So the round that I decide and it has haste, and it's flying. It's a beautiful card. And so whether I drop 2 to just fucking throw the thing down and hit you that turn, or I plot it and just like a ticking time bomb, just kind of hold on to that until whenever I feel is right. You know, if I'm playing a blue control and I see they're all tapped out of mana a couple rounds in, and I have opportunity, you know, fucking just bop, 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 zing them with this, hit them with a few other ones. I've got some ramp up cards, so with this, if I'm attacking and I throw an instant at them, I can clear out their creatures with shit like Burst Lightning and Shock. 2 damage to any opponent, and then Burst Lightning is 2 damage to any opponent, any target. And if you kick it with 4 extra mana, pay 4 extra mana, then it kicks for 4 damage. We got some more removable shit, I believe. Burst and Shock are the removals. I mean, these aren't removals, but kind of, I don't know what you want to... They're little suicide bombers and removals. I like these guys a lot for some reason. Ball Lightning is really fun. That's pay 3 for a 6/1. Trample and Haste. The downside is at the beginning of the next upkeep or whatever, but in the beginning of the next step, you sacrifice it. So it's just a suicide bomber. You just fucking throw that motherfucker at them, and... You know? The only downfall is like white decks that have that stupid fucking enchantment that every creature comes in tapped. If that happens, then I guess this guy is just null and void, because I have nothing in this deck to remove enchantments or things like that. Too focused on offense, I think, at the moment. I don't know if y'all notice something I can change about this deck, or you see some kind of synergy that I'm not seeing, please for sure comment that shit down below. Down below me. I stole that from, I think it was the =3 guy. Whatever happened to that fucking guy? I don't know. But yeah. Too focused on offense, awesome. And then here's another card that I really like. Is also a 3-drop. It's a 4/2 haste. I love these like big, like high toughness hasters, you know, that you throw in there. And then this creature must be blocked if able. So if they have like a creature that's, you know, 1 tapped, 1's available to block, and you either want to just kill it or something, you send this guy to just like suicide bomb as well. The best luck is that they have a creature with 1 toughness and it just kills them and I can keep this and stay alive, but typically it ends up just dying. So I really like this card, but I'm not married to it if there's something that I'm missing. Let's see. So let's go and do some 1 creatures, some one mana drops. I've got Burnout, Bashtronaut, which really comes in helpful. It's just a 1 mana, and it's a menace, which means it has to be blocked by 2 of their creatures. So if I only got 1 creature, then I can just fucking swing with this guy all day long. And then if you pay 2 mana, this creature gets 1/1/0 until the end of turn. When it enters, the max speed, a little counter starter goes, and then each time that you deal damage to your opponent, the speed increases 1. So each round, each turn, I get an opportunity to increase it 1. And when it's max speed, which is 4, which I can reach pretty quick, then this has Burnout Bashtronaut has double strike, which is fantastic because I also have, not only do I have like removal spells in here, like Burst Lightning and Shock, which is like we'll remove their shits or hit them in the face and, you know, potentially pump up Slickshot, show off. But I also have pumpers here. So I've got where are you at, motherfucker? Turn inside out. Here's 1. Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. When it dies, manifest dread. So that's awesome because I can just like if they block one of my creatures and have an opportunity to completely kill it while manifest dreading, which means that I will look when it dies. When I pump a creature and it dies, look at the top 2 cards of this library and put 1 on the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other in the graveyard. And I can turn it up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. So that's pretty damn interesting too. You know, it'd be nice to turn around a ball lightning or something and then just randomly 1 turn pop, just throw that at that motherfucker. Throw that at that motherfucker, dude. Cool. So we've got some pumpers and some removals. Do I got more pump? Oh, this the Ancestral Anger I like too, because it with like mono red, I've noticed earlier on that when building this and playing mono red and trying to build stuff, I've noticed that I just run out of cards super quick. So I added this card to help with that, but I've also learned to play a little bit, I don't know if you want to call it better or just like more calm, to where I don't just try to unload and just fucking destroy them super quick and unleash all my hand, because then I just get fucked by control decks. They're just like, they kind of want that to happen. They want me to just play dumb and just put it all out there so they can just control me the whole fucking game. So, you know, when a combination of me playing a little bit more patient and calm and, you know, and then adding this card, which gives a creature that I hit with, it gives it trample and +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. So yeah, the more I use these, the more whatever creature I'm hitting it with gets pumped up. And then I draw a card. So I give a creature +XO, depending on how many of this card is in my graveyard, and then it gets trample, which is fantastic, because then it has chances of just hitting them, which if I have Burnout Bashtronaut or max speed going, it'll hit that, you know, it'll cause that to hit and trigger. And then I can draw a card, which is awesome. It's nice to throw that on Slickshot too, because why not? You throw him and draw a card, and he gets +2/+0. I mean, it's a good little combination synergy deals going on here. So yeah, we got Ancestral Anger, and I like how cheap everything is. You know, with mono red, I hear that it's well, or whatever. I like to play with cheap shit. I haven't ventured off into like cards that are worth like 4, 5, 6 mana plus. Just because I've been so fucking impatient. Maybe I'll get more patient with time, and maybe if, you know, whatever, with the evolution of me as a cardboard card player, maybe I'll fucking do more advanced shit or whatever. Cool. Oh, so I got four copies. 4 copies of the draw card, pumper, 4 bolt waves. That just does 3 to the face. You know, that's comes in handy if they're down to their last like couple of lives, and I have 2 of these in my hand or 1, and then it just pumps Slickshot too. So sort of like pop pop, whatever. Just hit them with that. Or if I just need, if I'm at max speed 3 and Burnout's out on the fucking field, and I have has the Godseeker, Hazoret Godseeker in my hand, you know, I'll hit him with a bolt wave or shock or whatever to bring my max speed to 4, and then this gets activated. So this is, it costs just 2 mana to play, and it's indestructible and has haste. And then you can pay 1 and tap it, and then a target creature with power 2 or less cannot be blocked this turn, which is also interesting. If I have Burnout and I want to target so that they can't block Burnout and then pump Burnout while he's hitting double strike, you know, that's a fun little combo. Or just fucking toss this guy out and attack with him and scare him. It's indestructible, and then have them focus on this a little bit and hope we got one of these bad boys in our hand to just throw at them. It's just like annoy our opponent is my main mission. Alright, so let's see. We got that. We went through Boltwave. Burnout Bashtronaut. We did that. Alright, so another creature that I have, I'll introduce you to 2 other creatures that I have that are just 1 mana to play 2. One's called Hired Claw, and I have 2 copies of that just because I have 2 unlocked. I don't have enough rare to fucking buy more, but I'd like to buy 2 more and have run 4 of these. So whenever you attack with 1 or more lizards, this creature deals 1 damage to the opponent. So if I have 2 on the field and I attack with 1 of them, then this will activate for both of them, and it'll do 2 damage to my opponent before this one attacks. So that's pretty cool, pretty gnarly. And then if I happen to have, you know, 2 mana slots available, then while he's attacking, I can put a 1/1 counter. I can pay 2 to put a 1/1 counter on him, but I can only activate it if my opponent lost life this turn. So I would either have to hit him with a shock, or they would have to get hit, which I wouldn't do just to activate this. But whenever he attacks, whenever Hired Claw attacks, it does 1 damage. So that'll be the... That's usually what... That's all you do, and then you just do that, activate. The other card I have is Kavaron Harrier. This one's interesting. I like this guy. I call him like my little cruncher. He's just 1 to play, and then whenever it attacks, I can pay 2, and if I do, then we create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at the end of combat. So in the beginning, you know, if I just have the mana and they're playing like blue control, and I can kind of tell that it's going to be a minute. I don't know if I don't have anything too solid in my hand, but this and some other things, I'll just lay this out first. If I don't have Burnout Bashtronaut, I'll typically lay this out and just swing as much as I can for 2/2s swinging until they start building, and then I'll do other things. But I don't know, it comes in handy randomly, and it's not really like a priority card for me, so I don't really, they can focus on this and just fucking kill it or pay attention to it while I try to build other things going on. So I like it because I toss it as just something I just fucking throw at the wall, or it can actually be a little cruncher and do some fun stuff too. And so we went over shock, we turn inside out, Slickshot, yeah. And I think we went over the whole deck pretty much. You know, I have 20 mountains because I don't have too much expensive things going on here. So without further ado, let's play. Alright, let us try this deck out, shall we? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Asin? What's up, the Virtuous? Virtuous? The Alright, we got 2 lands. Fuck, man, I mean... I don't fucking like this, because I would prefer to have a 1-drop in here, like my Burnout Bashtronaut or my little Cruncher Robot, but we do have Slickshot. I wouldn't want to plot it early on, because... Or maybe I would. I'm just gonna play with it. I can plot this early on, they'll see what the fuck I have, and then it's like, it's just a slow start plus that. I'll just be super predictable. We're good here. Alright, let's see. What was it? It's asking me if I want. No. Yeah, sure. We've got lands! Oh, we've got lands in the mix! We're gonna plot it. Fuck it. Check out what I got. Keep your eyes on it. Or don't, just ignore it. It's not that important. Chuck this fucking ball lightning at you, bitch. Whenever this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Cool. And he can pay 1 to untap another target permanent. Interesting. Okay, formidable speaker. Nice, nice, nice. 2/4, nothing wild. When it enters, do that. What's it? For a creature card. Okay, cool. Cool. Not the best, yeah. Alright, so 2 and 4, revealed card. Whenever it's done, they lose half their rounded up. Okay, that's just so annoying. Alright, so I do want to do my Slickshot show off. Or maybe I don't. I'm just gonna do it, bro. I could do shock. I could kill it. Or I can just try to face him. I'm just gonna worry about me, man, and I'm not even gonna fucking... Yup. And then I'm gonna do 8, 10. I could do 10 total damage. 12. Let's do that. Bop. Let me just go ahead and do a big ol' hit on him just to get his heart racing a little bit. He's trying to build, looking at his deck for a bitch ass little card that says if he attacks me, then my fucking health goes like half. My health goes down half, rounded down or something. Those cards are just annoying as fuck, and I hate them. So I'm gonna try to kill this bitch as fast as I can. We've got ball lightning in the mix with 1 extra mountain, so I can just fucking ball lightning and then do one of my removals and pump up Slickshot. We'll just see what happens. Oh boy, you're attacking? Okay. That happens sometimes. I'm just gonna go ahead and send this guy out and do 6 fucking damage to you. Ha! Yeah, that was it. I was gonna see how he responded to that, and then I have fucking removals. I was just gonna hit him with like a shock or something to end it. Cool. That was fun. That was fun. We're gonna do a 2 out of 3. Claim. Yeah. Whatever. Cool. We're gonna do the best 2 out of 3. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents that may lead you to trying a new strategy. Ha 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 ha. I agree. This game, you can just continue to play this forever, man, and it's wild because I can just play with the same deck a trillion times with just ups and downs, lose, win, and still be satisfied, still have a fucking good ass time. Magic's just super fun to play, but of course it's a lot funner to always evolve your deck and build it and add things and remove things. Alright, I'm kind of liking this hand. There's no removal stuff, but we got a Burnout and a Hired Claw that are cheap little hitters on the front end, and if they keep my Burnout alive, then you know, I can double strike for some good times. We got some Suicide Bombers in the mix. Whatever, let's try this. Looks nice, but we'll see how it actually fucking plays. What you got, homeboy? You got swamp? Was it swamps? You got a black removal deck, huh? That's a fucking large stack of cards, brother. You playing blue? You just milling your shit or something? We'll see what happens. we're doing this. All right. Yep. Let's go. Boom. Max speed 1, baby. Where we at? Our trees. Okay, cool. We got another mountain swamps. Who called it? That would be your boy. That would be your boy. Let's do that. Let's just fucking hit him with 1. Max speed 2. See what kind of fuck shit this guy's gonna do. He's just gonna remove. What, you're gonna remove my shit? You're gonna look at my hand, see what I got, and remove some shit. What are you gonna do? Beach ass boy. Whenever a legendary creature you control enters, you may have whatever kind of legendary are named this. If you do, it gains 3, quick get 3/3, and loses all their abilities. Okay. Sure. That's all you had? We ain't got nothing that we need to play right away, so what we're gonna do is one another fucking land so we can throw these fun bombers at them. Alright, we're gonna do all these. Attack. Hired Claw is gonna hit him for 1. He's received damage, so now we can pump Hired Claw. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so far I'm feeling really good, but people have a tendency to fuck my world up. They're just sitting there all like, haha, you just wait, I have something for your mana Aggro deck. Beseech. For a card face down, so bargain you may counter it with put an exile card in your hand if it wasn't cast this way. Just search your deck for a card. No fucking lands so far. That's unfucking fortunate. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna attack with everything. Hit him for 1, max speed 4. We're gonna just go next. Let him attack. Yep. Those are fine. And then I'm gonna lay him out. Her, him, her, whatever. Hazoret. I'm gonna lay the Godseeker out. Excelente. And they quit. I was just about to do some gnarly shit. I had some danger. Look at this. That is not looking so gravy. I don't even know what the fuck they were up to. Black spells you call 1 less to cast. You're setting yourself up for some big hitters, and I'm just too quick. That's the plus of my deck. With a decent hand. You know, I guess. Decent-ish hand, because you know, this isn't 100% of the time this doesn't happen. I can sometimes just get fucking controlled like I ain't shit. But yeah, with me having max speed 4 after the attacks here, this one was just indestructible. I would just hit with it next round. And oh, look at that, we got another fucking land. I would have played that bitch, and then look, we got suicide bombers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suicide bombers and 1 removal. Fun. All right. So, I mean, that's 2 out of 3, but we're gonna do all 3 and see if we can just win 3 for 3. Wouldn't that be fantastic if we could win 3 for 3? I also have streaks where I just get dealt shit hands, you know, where I start to be like, my mind goes like, is this fucking game rigged digitally? Like, are they just hooking me up with shit hands? Because it makes me want to play in person. I have my conspiracies. But this is great. There's times where I'm just losing 6, 5, like 3, 4, and I'm like, what is this? I thought I had something decent, but apparently I have a fucking shit deck. Shit deck. Alright. If my opponent... We're gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it. I like 2 burnouts. I like my little cruncher. I like my little heavy hitter. My little scary little guy here. Sure. Let's do it. Let's roll with it. Lean with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it. I'm gonna say nature calls, no rest, whole plan. That is, but I'm gonna mute them because I don't like to. You know? Let's get my max speed going. Just go ahead and auto pass. I don't give a fuck what you do, just make it quick. Oh, he's got mountains, he's a red deck too. No turn 1 plays interesting. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create an artifact token with whenever this token leaves, they do say, okay, cool. Cool. Probably got a sacrifice token deck or some shit. I don't know. Alright. Oh, interesting. Let's draw. Cool. And let's lay a cruncher out here. Or let's just attack. So next round I'll play. I got 2 mountains, nice. So next time I'll play a mountain. I can lay this one out, maybe. We'll see. But I'll definitely want to pay 2 to crunch him if he doesn't add anything interesting. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1. Okay. I see. Wow. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. So a couple things happening here. We're just gonna hit that so he doesn't keep creating annoying fucking things every time he lays a bitch ass artifact out, which seems like his deck is. And then we're gonna hit with 2/2 crunchers. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and attack, pay 2, and we'll see what he does. Just take it all, bitch boy. Oh, okay, that's fine. I got another burnout. Cool. So the downside is I lose my guy because he was a 2/1, but on the upside, this creature can't be blocked this turn, except for period. Hey, sacrifice and gain 3. Okay. Yeah, nothing really going on here. Whenever non-token artifact controls enter, create a multiple. Chainsaw is 3 damage to target creature. Okay, kill my creature. We gotta do 3 to equip it, and then what happens? Whenever up to rev counter equip gets X. Okay. Nothing that seems to be hitting any alert things in my ethos, so I'm just gonna throw this out there and see what he does. Fuck. What you got? Nothing? Awesome. Yeah, son. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Alright, they're slowly building. I need to like end this pretty quick.
Rule the edge.
Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter. Okay, untap. Untap target artifact creature. Put a 1/1 counter. Untap it. Put a 1/1. Search for an artifact, mana 1 or less. And hand and shuffle. And then at the end, 7. I'm not gonna let him get there. Rob just fucking concede before I get there, because let's be real, this deck, I don't.
There is no system I can't improve.
5?
To your new
How the fuck did that happen? Oh, okay. the beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 on its hard armor. You control this under creature becomes a 0/0. Okay. God damn, son, that's gonna hit 7 quick. This creature can't be blocked. Yeah, it's just 2 damage. That's it. No blocks. Sure. God damn, kid. So we're gonna pump. Pump. Next attack. What? That. Yep. Nope. Bow. Nope. Bow. Ow. Oh, then we're gonna fucking just like that. 3 out of 3, baby. I was hoping he didn't have any stop for that because you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to give him another like 2 rounds. Cool, that was fun. That was alright. Decent. Alright, awesome. That was super fun. We won all 3 games, which is always a good time. It doesn't always go like that. The best case scenario is that I won all 3, but like, you know, usually I could go on a streak where my hands are just trash and I lose like 3-4 in a row. So, but the fun little streak here. That was awesome. Cool stuff. So yeah, if you have any kind of advice, suggestions, or you see any kind of potential synergies that could happen or whatever, throw them my way. My next video might be maybe another round of like 2 of 3 or 3 of 5 or something, and just kind of go back to back to keep seeing how this deck does against other decks and stuffs, and you know. And then I may also build another mono red aggro deck that's just a different flavor, you know, and play with that and show you the build, or who knows, anything's possible. So many different possibilities, so many things. And so I will catch y'all on the next time. You're just gonna have to. I'll see you when I see you.